Also, I think it goes without saying, I'm actually horrible with introductions most often. So everyone, for the most part, knows who I am by this point. If not, I'm Jonathon Guidry. Exactly what I was about to say.
Don't say by the way.
So, by the way,
No.
This is my wife, Sarah Guidry.
Hello.
I got a good friend of mine. His name's Greg. We were having dinner a few years ago, company dinner. And like I said, I'm just horrible with introductions. And I stand up, I give my introduction. Hey, I'm Jonathon, blah, blah, blah. And I sit down and Greg nudges me. He's like, hey, what about your wife? And I'm like, oh yeah. I stand back up and I'm like, this is Sarah, by the way. And ever since then,
it was a repeat. You kept saying,
yeah.
by the way,
yeah. So now, Greg has officially named my wife Sarah, by the way. And he says it every single time he sees her. Hey, Sarah, by the way.
What?
Nothing?
Why are you getting scared?
I do get scared. I get scared every time you walk to the edge. I love you. I'm always thinking something's going to happen to us. We don't want to be one of those scary stories where it's like, oh, they had big dreams and it all came plummeting down, literally and figuratively. Oh, it's just so gorgeous out here. All right, so here we are, like we talked about. We're in Arkansas, way out in the mountains, and my goodness, just look at this place. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. We got a lot of good book ideas coming out of this one so far too. That's going to be awesome. We just wanted to be able to share this with you all. It's great family time, really is. Be able to get out here and unwind.
Yes.
Take some time to just relax, let the juices rejuvenate, creativity start flowing again. Not that it's been slow any time, but
yeah,
so.
I appreciate these colors. You can see them, you know. I've never really had an appreciation for this.
I know. I didn't think we were going to be able to be here in enough of time to see all the fall colors.
I know, it was supposed to be all dead.
Yeah. Yeah, they said it was going to be pretty much just green from the evergreens and dead trees from all the like the maples and everything else that has a lot of color out here. But we get to see it all.
Yeah, we were pleasantly surprised.
It's amazing. It really adds to it though when you see it all in color. It's like a Bob Ross painting.
Yes.
You know?
I want to do painting for the kids again.
Could you imagine coming out here with like with Rachel?
Rachel would love that.
Have the whole little setup, Bob Ross painting setup going on.
Yes.
We can have to download the videos since there's no cell phone service out here.
Yeah.
But download a video on a tablet and just follow along with Bob Ross. Or, you know what would be even cooler? We're crazy if you're not even thinking of it. You don't even need Bob Ross. Like, just bring all the material and paint everything you see. I mean, look at this. This is amazing.
For her birthday.
Yes.
Some paint.
Could you imagine you come back for her birthday in April?
We gotta have their party though.
I know.
But yeah, that would still be really awesome because that's the where you don't have to worry about all the leaves. Everything's just kind of, life is starting to happen again.
Yeah, spring would be great here. Yeah.
Love spring.
Yeah, it's nice being able to see it all. So now we've kind of checked the box on every season out here. The more I think about it, the more I want to do that. I want to just come out here and
for the spring season.
And yeah, come for spring and then bring some canvas and
this would be gorgeous though to come
paint.
for the fall. I don't know if we'd need to come earlier in the fall season to get a little bit more vibrant with yellows. But I was surprised at how many yellows we saw. Because it was just all orange and red. That's that yellow on it.
Heard something crack way in the woods over there. That might be Bigfoot.
Yeah, that little camp story.
I know. I've been thinking about it all day. The music was just right. Everything. It was perfect.
Reminds me of like in the movie, the Spirit movie, the horse. It's just not dead. But the only difference there is just saying.
Yeah, we might have to stop the video here in a little bit and try to get an angle from this side too, just because it's so awesome.
Yeah.
This place is beautiful.
It is.
Yeah. Well, you can step a little closer if you want, but don't get too brave. For all the authors out there in this area in Arkansas, reach out to us if you have children's story books and picture books that you want to share that you've written about this area in the Ozarks, because it's beautiful and there's millions of stories to be told. from this area, from spooky to the unnatural, down to just beautiful, goofy kid stories that everyone likes to hear. We're going to be writing some of them ourselves for sure. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's possibly something along the lines of some sort of Ozark children's camp where things mysteriously happen. There's always something unknown going on. That's good. That's something that we've got in the works right now. That's brewing, especially after this trip. You get up here and you just get flooded with ideas. Yeah, I could totally see an awesome kids book about Bigfoot or something.
Yeah.
You know, it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
But authors out there, reach out to us. Go to our page, glasswoodstoryworks.com. Contact us in our contacts tab. Share your stories. Let us review them, and if it matches our vision and everything that we're looking to achieve with Glasswood Storyworks, we'd definitely be interested in pursuing a partnership and working with you to publish your works. Man, it's like you just don't want to leave. You just want to stay here forever. Really and truly.
I'm surprised you haven't seen a face in here.
What do you mean?
Usually, when you see something, you're like, that looks like a this or that looks like a that.
I know. I tell people that all the time. I used to sit on my front porch when I was a kid, and I'd watch the cars come across the train tracks.
Oh, I know.
And every time a new car would come across the train tracks, I don't know what it was about the way my brain was when I was a kid, but I would just see like faces in the
Still
car.
like that. You said the van. You said
Exactly.
It looked like a catfish.
Exactly. It's the same when I see people with their dogs in town. I mean, they make commercials about it, but it really is true. I feel like the
Like
more
their dog.
people express themselves, they go out and they find, a companion like an animal to be with them, and then it ends up looking just like them for some reason. I don't know if the dog just like naturally, like if it just takes on traits, from the owner, and then all of a sudden it looks just like them. But every time I see a bulldog, it's normally being walked by somebody who has some really bulldog-like features.
That's not nice.
Well, I don't know. I feel like what kind of dog would I be?
Probably a Labrador.
A lab, yeah. A chubby lab.
Like Shadow.
Yes, Shadow was chubby. Full of energy, but my goodness, was he chubby.
Yes, Rachel would have been like Layla. And Charlie was like Chubby.
It's weird. All the animals we've had over the years end up,
And then
it's like our children are just like them.
obviously Jude would be a cross of Rex and Shadow.
Oh yeah, 100%. He was Rex all day. He'll
Yeah.
steal your food in a heartbeat, just like Rex did.
And then say, what?
Yeah. Dottie. Why?
Okay.
Okay. I'll never forget that. We were living in Louisiana. Beautiful sandwich, all ready to go, made out. I sit down for 2 seconds, I turn my back, and that dog scooped up my entire sandwich in one bite and took off running for its life.
He didn't even make a sound.
Didn't even make a sound. Swallowed it whole. Yeah. Jude's the same way. If his little pudgy fingers could just grab one of those cookies off that countertop, they'd be gone, all of them. He'd eat every single one of them.
Charlie wouldn't do that because she likes to follow the rules.
She does. She also likes to eat them very slowly, and she holds the cookie like a sandwich. It's the way she holds it. I was watching her do it last night at the cabin. She was just nibbling on it like a bird, like just taking in every little. I think she tries to eat around each one of the chocolate chips.
I do that.
Do you really?
Yes.
See, I was watching her last night. I'm like, I think this little girl's just trying to savor each little chocolate chip and ensure that she's eating
That's why I like
the
to
cookie
pick the
by
ones with
itself.
the most chips.
Jude's the opposite. He's just like, how fast can I eat this one so I can have the next cookie?
Mouthful, yeah.
We had the kids up here and they loved it. It's stressful with
Very
them.
stressful.
Yeah, I think the adrenaline was coursing through my veins so much I could barely hear.
You
Because
remember the way back.
yes, they constantly just kept trying to figure out a way to make me think they were trying to skydive off of this thing.
You think I can view like the drop of it?
I think people can get a good view. Yeah, we'll move the camera here in a second and let everybody get another view from this other angle. I think it's gorgeous. Yeah, let's see. Give them a little taste of what we're working with here. Yeah. Just look at this place. And if the camera's a little shaky, my apologies, but you know, work in progress. This place is gorgeous, people. Gorgeous. Welcome to the Ozarks. I'm bad with introductions, but for those of you who've listened in, she is the co-author of every book that we're writing under our two pen names, Eden J. Spark and M. Rose. And she is, I'm telling you, she's gonna act like she's not doing good, but I'm telling you, people, these books, the ones she's writing, these picture books, she's just so much better at being able to write something, you know, within 1,000 words that tells a complete story that I can barely have a character lace their shoes up and make it out the front door in less than 1,000 words.
Perhaps.
I know. Perhaps this, perhaps that. That I feel like that's the Tolkien in me, just the inspiration. I love the way. Well, I will say this: the first time I read The Lord of the Rings, it's a story with a. We talk a lot about patience on this channel, on this podcast, and my goodness, you have to have patience to read Tolkien. You really do, and you could tell that he writes with so much patience, and it's beautiful. It's hard to get through sometimes. Certain chapters, yeah. When Merry and Pippin are on those are on the backs of those trees in the forest, my goodness.
The ants.
Whew, the ants can really put you to sleep.
Oh, yes.
I know. Beautiful stories, but nonetheless, I get a lot of inspiration from those for sure.
My favorite.
You want to sit down?
By the ants quite as much.
Your back's to the camera.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? For sure.
It's totally not bored with the ants.
No.
I like them. You were just very tired.
I was listening to a lot of them while I was driving home from work. So
Traveling's tiring.
well, especially when an ant that size is talking.
When they are telling you something
Right.
like this.
I will swerve right off the highway.
Why are you always in a rush, Mr. Guidry?
I'm not cutting none of this out.
You are cutting this out. I'm leaving.
I know.
I wouldn't do rock climbing.
Well, we've done a little bit of rock climbing here.
Listen, not this kind of stuff.
A little bit.
No. I mean, see, that seems like it'd be easy, but I need some very strong rope.
Well, I remember when I went to California and I brought back that black rock when we climbed all the way down to the ocean.
I remember.
Yeah, that was fun. We ended up climbing all the way down. I had to jump across a little gap between the rocks to get to the other side of the cliff that we were going down. And I remember having to come back up. We found a rope, and that made things a lot easier.
Thank God.
I know. Rope always comes in handy. And that's not just a Boondock Saints pun, but but rope does come in handy. And if you don't have it, you should definitely bring it with you, which we don't have any out here with us right now. And
we're not really getting off the beat track, though.
Well, I feel like 2 days ago, we could have used some rope.
You mean yesterday?
Was that yesterday? We've done a lot.
Yesterday, you almost killed me. Yes.
Yes, that was I didn't almost kill you. The mountain almost killed you.
It was the back up that was the problem.
Yes.
And we fell a few times.
What's the trail? Hemmed in the Hollow?
Hemmed in the Hollow.
Hemmed in the Hollow.
I believe.
Yes. Yeah, that's a beautiful one. All the way down,
It is
all the way
well
back.
worth the pain. Well worth.
Right. Yeah, the waterfalls was gorgeous.
Well, I'm grateful there wasn't much more water.
It's a great place to want to just come and
I
never
wanna live
leave.
Here. I just want to live here. Every time we come, I say that.
The next story we write, it's going to be based on something in the Ozarks. I've got 100 ideas running through my head right now.
Yeah, the camp story, the little card with the Bigfoot story, that was.
I know, that really got the juices flowing.
Yeah.
The little scary story about Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Then when you made up that one about you and Jolene.
Yes.
And who else was it?
So it was me, Austin, my little brother,
Austin, I forgot.
and then my little sister Jolene, and we were out in Orange on the pasture by the pond. Yes, we caught a monster. It was a hybrid between a wild feral pig and a chupacabra.
Oh, good boy.
Yeah. Charlie was scared to death.
Don't forget Kevin.
Oh yeah, Kevin was there.
Do you know Kevin?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know
He's
Kevin.
SpongeBob.
Yes. So for added context, that was our daughter last night by the campfire. We were telling a scary story, and I made up this beautiful little scary story about me, my brother, and my sister out spending the night by the campfire on our farm with our parents, and and I had to bring along a victim in the story. So I made up Kevin, and he was along with us, and Kevin ran off in the woods, and the monster ended up getting him. And I leaned in really close in the middle of the night with the fire going, with a light in my face, and I looked at my 4-year-old daughter, Charlie, and I said, "Do you remember Kevin?" She goes, "Yes, I know Kevin." And I'm like, "You do?" She said, "Yes, I know Kevin. He's in SpongeBob." And I mean, my goodness, that was so funny. Literally, I'm trying to tell a scary story, and now I'm trying not to laugh to death because she just threw me off with her comment. Nonetheless, they were all terrified, so I think it was a successful story.
The spooky sound and music made it really put it.
Nonetheless, they were all terrified, so I think it was a successful story.
The spooky sound and music made it really put it into.
Yeah, the music was great.
She started saying, "I want to turn off the creepy music. I'm scared."
I think everyone who has the opportunity should take advantage of it.
Yes.
Come out to the Ozarks, spend some time out here, hike around on some fantastic trails.
Yes.
They're all of them are all so rewarding.
There's always a reward either at the start or the finish.
Yeah. I think the reward at the end is just getting back to the car, but
That last one, yes.
but for the most part, it's
I
just
prayed
really
Jesus
good.
give me strength because I was very tired.
I know. This the climb up hemmed in the hollow. They literally said it's the equivalence of climbing the Empire State Building. And I felt every one of those steps on the way back. But it was totally worth the sights once you got down to the waterfalls. That was amazing. The water was low, and it was just like a natural, almost like a stage with steps leading up to it. You can almost have like a whole little production platform out there just built out of natural rock formation. It was gorgeous. I need some chapstick too. This wind's blowing.
That's right. Burning.
It's subtle, but it's cool. Dry wind.
We're not used to that.
No.
A lot of humidity.
Yeah, so if you're up here, make sure you bring chapstick with you too. Don't forget it.
Moisturizer. Lots of moisturizer. Your hands will get grabby.
Yeah.